Hello my friends and welcome to this tutorial and guide for hole number 3 part 5 of the Greenoch Point. Also hole number 3 in the Royal Open tournament that is coming up soon enough. We're going to play this one from the second tee, as you can see here with our Michael account. We are going to aim up here, just here by the rough. Especially now when we do have the side wind as we are having here. We're using some side spin to the right. I'm gonna use 4. It's just a counter for the wind here. So we're going to drag ourselves up there, and then we're going to be wanting to go as far as possible. We curl it against the wind. Now with the side spin combined with the top spin, we should have no problem to go past there. We do want to go as close there to the top as possible, and as you can see, the fairway there slopes a little bit down, which means that you actually can come in a little bit hot and still avoid the rough, and that is important. From this position where we landed now, we are going to go with a long iron for the rough bump to the pin. And the rough bump for the pin, it's by me the easiest way to get an hole-in-one. Sorry, an albatross. Of course, you can't get an hole-in-one on a par 5, but an albatross. And otherwise, we will give ourselves an easy eagle. If you don't feel comfortable adjusting and playing in the rough, then I suggest that you actually are using a guardian for the second shot, using the maximum backspin that you do have, and aim up on the right side of the pin, but directly onto the green, and then maybe in a lucky way let it roll in for an albatross. So we're going to go here, as you will be able to see. We're going to use two bars of topspin. We're going to use 2 bars of side spin to the right as well. We do want to aim here so we can see the ball guideline in the hole, and this is, what can I say, a tough one to get in, but at least we're going to be close many of the times. So we're going to stretch it out there, 7. And then we're going to take a shot. We'll hit it perfect. As you can see, we're going to land here. We're going to be pushed out a little bit from there. Oh, we got a little bit of a glitch there with the fringe. But still, even if we did that, we went to the green and we'll be making an easy eagle. And this hole, by the par 5s in the upcoming Royal Open tournament, this is the one where you should be at least giving yourself an attempt for the albatross. I'm not saying that you should be dropping it, but at least giving yourself an attempt. Here you can see our opponent is going to use the fairway slash fringe there to play with, and now he is just setting himself up to just make the eagle, and that is okay. If you're playing this hole to make an eagle, then take away all the obstacles, but then the Goliath is definitely not the long iron to go with, because I do believe that you always should be having an opportunity to go for the pin or for the drop. Now our opponent is making a really interesting shot, to be honest, because you do want to land there up on the right to let the ball fall back down, even though he's not close, but still the thought was there. But using here in this situation a Saturn instead, if you want to play with your long iron. Otherwise, as I said, the guardian is the best way to go. And again, stay away from the rough and the bunker short there with your drive. Very important to just let it go to the fairway, let it bounce up. Doesn't really matter where you land on the fairway with your drive. You will either have a wood club or you will have a long iron for the pin. And I prefer the sniper when I play this hole to have that as a wood club, and I prefer the Goliath, but it doesn't really matter. The important part is that you are confident with the club that you're actually having, especially when you want to hit a specific spot in the rough. If you do have any questions, please speak up in the comment section below and I will be happy to answer you there. Otherwise, I will say good luck if you're playing on Tour 10 with the Greenoch Point, or if you're playing the Royal Open tournament.